Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. How you all doing? I'm gonna talk about motivating us a little bit in English, and I'm gonna move in Wolof. I'm gonna base this topic, inshallah, in English and Wolof. And hopefully, I'm not gonna end up focusing in one of the language. So yeah, guys, how you guys doing? I might open the line later on, depending who is coming. They can also speak English or Wolof. Welcome. Keep tapping the screen, liking and sharing the video as you come in. I'm going to try and talk slow and save my energy because of the fasting, you know. So how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are fine. Inshallah, everything will be fine. Just, if you feel like life is not doing what you want right now, keep believing in yourself. It'll get better. Don't give up. Don't surrender and start doing the wrong thing. That's not going to help you. That's not going to get things better. Just keep believing in yourself, even if the whole world don't believe you. That's not going to harm you. You don't believe in yourself, that's what's going to harm you. So believe in yourself, guys. I'm going to stand up for this topic, and when I get tired, I will sit down. I want us to talk about self-love and the benefit of self-love, especially in the Black community, especially in the African community. The African community, a lot of us don't know what self-love is because we've not been raised to love ourselves. A lot of us come from a home that you have to worship and listen to your parents by force, or you are dead. Because they're going to beat the hell out of you if you don't listen. And this is going to program you to not know how to love yourself. It's going to program you to just worship and listen and worship and listen to people. You have to undo that when you are an adult. And a lot of people don't know how to undo that. It's not easy to undo it. Sorry, I can't drink water this Ramadan and my throat is like... It's not easy to undo it. This is the way we are programmed growing up. And this is the way we are programmed growing up. When you grow up, you don't undo it. You're going to have a very difficult life. Can even kill you or send you to prison. Very serious. When you come from a home that you've been beaten as a child, very important you undo the way you see life and the way you love yourself. You have to learn it. Very important you undo how you see people and how you make decisions and how people make you feel. Are you guys hearing me? Let me see. Morning. Yeah, it's not easy, but you can do it. It's gonna take like time, but it's possible. Anytime you know your problem is half solved, because now you know it. But after you know it, you have to find a way. If you want me to teach you self-love, how to love and appreciate yourself, and how to protect yourself, email me or email somebody else that you know that you think can teach you. It's doable. It's just that it doesn't happen in one go. Sometimes it takes a couple of years, gradually, slowly, you keep changing certain way of thinking and certain things you accept. You keep changing them gradually until you get to that, you know, that place where you fully love yourself. Let me tie this like this. I like it like this better. Yeah. When you come from a home that you've been beaten as a child, especially when you come from a home that people beat you often. Of course, I'm fasting. I can't even drink water and my voice is like killing me because I love water. Whenever I wake up in the morning, I'm like drinking water. But I'm still gonna do this topic hopefully before I can, you know, that's why I'm doing it early now. It's 11 o'clock before I can get tired. Fasting doesn't stop me from doing my video. My videos are very important to me. I know what they are. Some of you don't know it and you don't want to know it. It's part of the problem. Because the community, how they program you, damage you so much. That's why when someone is telling you the community problem, you just condemn them and insult them and belittle them and run away. It's our society. If you are self-loving, people gonna hate you on you. Yes, that's their business. Let them hate on you. The other problem that when you grow up in a home that they beat you too much, what that does to you, the other thing that it does to you is this thing that you're talking about. It's gonna make you to not want no one to hate you. Because when you are young, when your parents are not happy, or whoever was beating you, if it's school or somebody else that was bringing you up, or whoever was beating you when they're not happy, because when they're not happy, they beat you. That is going to program your mind to learn to not make people unhappy. This is serious there. Please keep tapping the screen. I'm fasting and I'm tired too. Just these topics are very serious. So even if you're fasting, it's worth it to me. This topic, these things are our problem. Until we get it, us black people, especially us Africans, we can never get anywhere in life until we get this. That's why I'm talking about this all from day one, me starting video until now. I'll never change my topics because people are still doing them. Listen, when you come from a home that people beating you when you do wrong, your mind is going to program itself to teach you that you have to make people happy, because if they're not happy, you are dead. They're going to beat you, especially your mother or your father or whoever beat you. So you're going to learn to lie to protect yourself. Learn to just neglect your needs and what's good for you and just follow what they want and what they want you to do so they don't beat you. Because you're going to learn to protect yourself. Because as a human, our mind is made up, is programmed to protect us. That's how God made us. For us to protect ourselves from a young age. That's why when the child tells you the truth and you beat them, they cannot tell you the truth again because they know you're going to beat them. No, I don't beat my children. Years ago, before I learned about beating and the consequences of beating, I do give them little smack, you know, like when they're not listening. You know, I did that before, yeah, definitely. Especially my son, Adi, he's more annoying than Nene with stuff. You know, depending what stuff it is, to be honest. They all have their annoying bits. And I screamed a lot also. But when I learned the damage of that, I stopped. That's years ago. And I start telling people to stop. But a lot of people, they're still beating their children. I mean serious beating, like kuchu in their ears, beating them, serious beating. Like the way I grew up, that type of beating and stuff. They're still doing that here. Yeah, it's Gambian. I'm Gambian, yes. My mom parents used to beat her. Yes, they beat us, lot of us. It's really horrible. And when we tell them not to do this, they get angry, especially the people that are doing it until now. When you tell them not to do that, they don't want to hear it. They get so angry. No, it's not good sometimes beating them. Do you hear this person? Anytime you beat them, you're gonna get used to beating them more. The more they do something, the more you beat them, the more the serious, depending on how serious, depending on how serious what they did is. They're gonna do something serious and you're gonna beat them more. Next time they do something serious and you beat them more. Next time, what you gonna do? Please keep liking and sharing and tapping. Why it's hard to talk about this in the African community is a lot of people are still doing it. Because to me, if you are not doing it still, then I don't understand why you're not gonna want me to talk about this just because you go through it. You go through it, but you know it's not good. Not just the pain. Never mind the pain. That's nothing. The consequence and how that is going to program your mind to not love yourself and to learn to make others cry as well and give them pain as well. Either it's slapping pain or insulting pain or gossiping pain, lying pain, betrayal pain, cheating pain. Pain is different. Not just slapping and beating like our mothers do. No. That's just one part of pain. It's a lot of different pain in this life that you can give to people. This is the reality. This is why we are like this, us Africans. We love giving pain to each other. Because of how our parents program us. This is the truth. It's not easy to talk about this. Please understand that anytime I'm talking about something, especially something I've been through, it's not like I'm crazy or I love it to talk about stuff for people to laugh at me. No. It's very serious for us to know this. And life is, you have to tell the truth as well. Why the dishonesty in the African community is because the child beating. When you tell the truth, they beat you. So you learn to lie from a young age so you don't die. One day, can we see your house? What, my house? What do you want to see my house for? I'm not showing my house. Me, even if I was a millionaire, I will not show my house. And if I have a husband, I'm not showing my husband too. Unless my husband really want me to. Even my children, I don't show them. Because they don't like it. At first, when I first started video, they like it. But after that, they just change their mind. They don't like it and I don't force them. I don't like to just put the camera on them from nowhere without asking them. I first like to ask them, or I'll tell them before I put the camera, do you want to be in the camera? If not, I just leave it. It's my privacy. Even my mom, that's why I don't post her, and my sisters. You think I have no family? I have 4 sisters, and one of them I'm very close to, my older sister. And I have 1 brother, and I have my mom. And I can post their pictures if I want, like people do. Mother's Day or whatever, just posting my family or something, you know, or when they have a program or something. When one of my sisters have a baby and they're doing party. Do you ever see me posting them? And they're having babies and stuff. They're doing parties and stuff. They're going on. Their life is going on. It's just, it's privacy. I don't want to expose a lot of my other private life. Don't see me like this. It's not like you have to know everything about me. It's privacy. For me, even if I have a house, for example, if I have a house, for example, that is beautiful and have everything like you call fancy house, for example, like those millionaire homes, if I post it, it have consequences. One, it's going to make everybody in Africa to think that Amy have money, she's not helping me, look at her house. That's one. 2, it's going to make other people who don't have that kind of house, maybe, to feel like, oh, I wish I have a house like Amy. Especially if I'm showing it every day to show off every day like a sick idiot. And you have millionaires who don't show their house. Because they know this thing I'm talking about. They know that you have 2 or 3 different people in this world. You have somebody who is extremely poor, somebody who is medium, and somebody who is better than you. So when it comes to money and stuff, you have to watch how you show it. Me, I don't show off money and stuff. I don't have it. But even if I have it, I'm not going to show it. But I don't want to have it the wrong way. I don't care about money and stuff. If I care about money and stuff, I would do all the wrong thing to have money. I saw how people do it, especially single mothers like me. And I've been single here for years. And if I have, for example, a house that is not beautiful, for example, it's like a poor house, you know, like, or just like medium house. If I sue it, for example, that still have consequences. Because, for example, this media, me, I have a lot of people that I am their enemy because I talk about the community problem. From skin bleaching to child beating to cheating men to everything that we have to get rid of, I talk about it. Because of this, a lot of people are fake in the community. They don't like reality. They hate me. So, for example, if I have a poor house and I post it, they're going to bully me. Be like, I mean, you have nothing. Look at her. Which they should know I don't have nothing. I always tell them, not that I don't have nothing, like I can't breathe, but you know what I mean. I have everything. I have my body, my health, I'm breathing. That's everything. I love my life the way it is. I don't care about money. Money doesn't do nothing for me. Honestly, I don't know why, guys. Money doesn't do nothing for me. Not that I hate money, but it's not worth nothing for me. It's not worth for me to do anything stupid. I did it once. Not that I've never did it. Because when I was 24, why I agreed to marry that effing old man that I don't want to come to UK is because I was thinking I was going to have a better life for myself and, you know, to support people in Africa. When I got here, I realized that just coming here alone doesn't give you better life. I saw what people are doing to achieve life. I calmed down. Some achieving it the real way, the hard-working way. Some achieving it really horrible. And I arrived here, 1 year later, I have my son. The next year, I have my daughter. The next year, I have my son. And I have them with a man who don't support me, who was cheating on me and doing horrible stuff. I don't want to say stuff because I love my children, you know. So it's just, I don't have to explain all my situation, you know. Everybody have a situation that you don't have to know all. Don't think you know all of my situation. No, you don't. You don't even know half. You only know the things that I want you to know. The things that I'm using to educate people. The things I've been through growing up and what they lead me to. So why you should not program your children to have that type of life, knowing or unknowing. This is why I'm talking. And people who already are programmed like that to know how to save themselves from the stress and from the wrongdoing of the stress. This is why I'm talking. But it's not like I'm here to expose myself like a stupid idiot, filming my bed every day, filming my bathroom and kitchen and every single thing. Even if I was a millionaire, I would not do that. If I have the most beautiful, expensive house, that's when I'm going to hide more. Because I'm going to feel sorry for the poor people. I'm not here to make people feel little like they're poor. When you do that, you're going to make people to go and kill people for money. You're going to make people to go and rob, to lie, to cheat, to go and sell themselves or sell drugs. People that do that, they don't know what they're doing. I think if they know it, they will know that nothing is worth it. They will use their money. People that have money, I mean genuine people that with genuine money, they will use their money to help people if they know what they're doing. People that sow off their money. Like throwing money or just throwing big parties with a lot of money, buying gold, showing off. And majority of them don't even have nothing, by the way. Or they don't have enough to be able to do that. Anyway, let's go back to the topic. This is very serious. The community program you. Get back to your children, father. No, never. I'm not going back to any children, father. You don't know what the problem with him is. I'd rather die than taking him. That man did something that I will never say to anybody. It's too embarrassing. What he did is despicable. That man is not even human. Some people, like, there are men like him who do things that he did and even worse. But they're not human. Never. I don't trust that man with my children. That man is not human. That man can sleep with anybody. Exactly. I don't care. I have money. I save money, but I am not the crazy. I live my life. Exactly, Queen. Sister Ami, don't ever show your house is your perfect. Exactly. It's private. Even if I'm married again, I don't want, unless if my husband asks me, sue me, sue me. If not, I will not sue him. Because me, I speak the truth in my community for years. And my community hate the truth. They hate it to the core. It's like 9 out of 10 in my community hate the truth because the way they are programmed. My community, people program you to not tell the truth because when you tell the truth, you are dead. This is what I don't understand why my community don't know this. Why we doing like we don't know this is our problem. When your child tell you the truth, you beat them half dead. They're going to grow up hate the truth. They're not going to tell it and they don't want somebody else to tell it either. It's like they're allergic to the truth. That's how you program them to be. Yes, I'm from Gambia. Yeah, I'm Muslim. I'm from Gambia, but my father is from Senegal, so I'm both. My community program the children to not tell the truth. Please listen to me. Please help me. This is very serious. And people are still doing it here, in abroad here. They beat their children. Very harsh beating. Serious beating like they're crazy. Especially if the child do something wrong and you ask them and they tell you the truth. Or you find out about the truth and you beat them. Then you are telling them that even if anybody find out about truth about them, they should lie to cover up that truth. Why do you think we lie like this? And this has big consequences, by the way. Because we lie a lot. We cannot trust each other. Look at us. You cannot even have a genuine friend. Because nobody trusts nobody. You have a husband or a wife, you cannot trust them. This is serious. Very serious. And when someone lied to you once, you are like, that's it, I'm done with this person. Because they might continue lying. Even if that's a mistake, you cannot trust them again. Because you know that the community program itself to be a liar. Lot of the community people lie. It's not every single one, but majority of them do. And that's the truth. I know every community have people that lie. Every community have their problem. I'm not saying like my community is the only one that with problem. No. But I'm focusing on my community. Other people can focus on their community if they want. I'm not going to be here faking that. But my phone is not charged. Oh my God, guys. Let me get the charger. I've not even started talking. And the phone is not charged. I'm not going to be here faking like my community is perfect. And not to talk about stuff. No. Like some people do. No. Everybody that is genuine will know that their community have problem too. Even if they're not from my community. So don't worry. Don't be embarrassed that I'm talking about this. People also know that their community have problem. Every community have problem. It's just different problems sometimes, you know, and stuff. No community is perfect. So don't worry about it. So now that I explained that, I'm going to teach you how you're going to learn self-love. It's good for you to know why you're not loving yourself enough. Why you're not protecting yourself enough. Why you even think your black skin is ugly. Black skin is beautiful. Look at this. Especially if you eat healthy. You know, drink moringa. Eat with moringa. I've not eaten with moringa since Ramadan, by the way. I say eat with moringa soon. Eat with moringa or drink it as a tea. Eat with hibiscus or drink it as a juice. Eat with baobab or drink it as a juice. Drink water. Eat fruits and vegetables. Your skin is gonna be beautiful. You don't use chemical. You just use black soap, shea butter. I use shea butter mixed with coconut oil. Original coconut oil, original shea butter mixed together, vitamin E, some aloe vera gel if you have it. If not, don't worry. And you can put a little bit of lavender or anything to make it smell nice if you want. This one that I'm using, I put my coconut in it. You know coconut, cocoa butter. You know the cocoa butter cream? It smells so good. Normal cocoa butter cream. The original, you know. Lotion, sorry. I put the cocoa butter lotion, some of it, to mix it together so it smells good. Very simple. It lasts so long. The children don't like it. They stop using it since they start growing older. They like fancy cream like Nivea or whatever. I use it. I have Nivea, but I hardly use it. This shea butter, you come out of the bathroom with your black soap. I sell the black soap, but they're finished now. It's only one left. giant African black soap like this, very big. It will last so long. You can buy it anywhere you want. You use black soap in the bathroom. You finish, you use your shea butter all over your body. That's you done. You drink your water. Eat these things I'm telling you. You're gonna live long, inshallah. Beautiful, healthy body too. You're not gonna have any condition. Especially if you think positive. Me don't see me talk about these things that I'm extremely positive now. That's why I'm still alive. That's why I'm not alcoholic. That's why I'm not allowing men in and out my house. Me. I learned to protect myself and to know that I will get married again. Listen to me. I am not negative and think that I don't have to get married again because there's no good man. No. I am not negative and think that if I get married again, it's going to be hard to find a good man. No. I am positive. That's why I said I'm going to get married again. And I'm ready to get married again. And I might get married again soon, inshallah. I'll let you know. You see. Because I'm positive. I believe that no matter what happened to me and how many times I got married, I will still meet the right person. And I will stay with that right person. A lot of women are not positive enough to think like this. They give up. They think they cannot meet the right person or just they can't be bothered. I am positive. That's why I learned to love myself no matter what. I learned to protect myself. Thank you very much, guys. Don't see me talk about my community problem all the time. You think Emi Job is so negative. No. Ask people who know me in real life. Me, I'm very positive. And if you're going through something hard, I can motivate you. Do this, Janga, do this. Don't worry, do this. Love yourself, protect yourself. Don't do this. Get out of this nonsense. Do this, do that. Don't do this. This is how I am even before the videos. And I'm grateful for that. Being positive is why I never kill myself. Growing up, I wanted to die all the time because of this underage marriage. But I never kill myself. And some children kill themselves because of underage marriage. But I have to force myself from a young age to know that I'm going to get out of this situation. And I'm going to have somebody, you know, normal and somebody I love or whatever who love me too. So I don't have to die now because of this. I have to learn that from a young age. And that's not easy to learn as a child. You have to teach that yourself. No one is teaching you that. How are you going to know that? Don't even know what to do with this hair tie, guys. Me, I learned to be positive from my young age. Don't see me like this. A lot of you think me I'm negative because I'm talking about the problem. This is the problem. When someone talk about the problem for you to find a solution or for you to know it and avoid it, it's not that they're negative. It's just the people, they fake now. They fake their positivity by avoiding to talk about reality, which is why everyone is miserable. Because you don't talk about the reality doesn't mean that the reality is not going to affect people. Do you understand? It's still going to affect people because that's the reality. I don't know what to do with this head, tiger. Sister, I am sorry for you going through this hardship in your married life. Goes on. Yes, life goes on. Don't worry. It's not hardship. I already been through what I've been through. But I always save myself. I don't allow marriage hardship to ruin me. Never. Me, I'll never stay with a bad husband. I rather die than staying with a bad husband. No man is worth that in this earth. I don't care how much money the man have. I don't care how his manhood is good. I don't care whatever the hell the man is. Never. The man is not treating me good. I talk to him. He doesn't care. I'm leaving his entire generation. That's me. I'm a joke. So don't worry about me about that. From when I was young, I learned to save myself from men. From this underage marriage. That's where I learned it from. And I love it. That I learned that. Thank you. I'm going to get my charger, guys. My phone is not charged. This hair tie driving me crazy because of the thing that is on my forehead. Oh my God. So what happened is the community don't train you to love yourself. Because when you're young, when you love yourself, you are dead. Like when you tell the truth to your parents, for example, when they're doing something wrong, you tell them, Mom, this is not good, or I don't appreciate that. They can beat you for that, which means you're loving yourself and protecting yourself. They beat you. Lot of them. It's me you're talking to like this. So because our parents don't know what they're doing to us, or they know it and they don't care, and the parents right now also that are doing it, they are like that too. This is why it's like this. It's very serious. Very serious. But sister, you cannot know if the man is good or bad until you marry them. Yes, that's true. You have to, when you know somebody and you give them chance and they behave like a good man to you, hopefully they're good. You just have to go for it. I'm not saying you're going to wait for 100 years till you know the man is good. I don't agree with that. I talk about how we have to wait till we get married before sex even. You can barely know someone when you're doing that. Oh my God, guys. Do you think this hair tie is okay like this? It's driving me crazy because of that. The stuff on the forehead. I'm not used to this. But it's beautiful. So yeah. What happens is, when the man, when you meet a man or a woman and you don't know them, my eye itchy. You don't have to say, I'm going to wait, until I know them. You cannot know them fully. Even if you marry to them, you cannot know them fully. Some people are married to people for years. 10 years later, they find out who the person is. That the person was gay or bisexual, or have some children somewhere hiding it, or been to prison hiding it, or they're a pedophile, or something. God forbid. So, I'm not saying you have to know the person before you marry them. That is impossible. I don't agree with certain things that people say. Just like people don't agree with me also, sometimes. I'm not saying that. But when you meet somebody and you feel like they're the right person for you, you have that feeling, you go for it. You just be positive and go for it. That's it. Life is a risk that we have to take. But us humans forget that. I don't know why. We all the time forget that life is a risk that you have to take. Even if you have a business idea, or you have idea about something and people don't get it, you get it. You have to believe in your idea and keep going. For the most part, you're going to be successful if you believe in it and you don't give up. It's like that with love. If you meet somebody and you believe in the person, and people don't believe in the person, or they think it's too quick, whatever, just go for it. I met people who are white people, and they get married the first week they meet or second week, and they stay together. And you know how Africans think that white people don't do that? They wait, they date, they live together forever. Never. Some white people don't do that nonsense. They marry within 2-3 months of meeting, within 6 months of meeting, within 1 year of meeting. And they don't divorce. They stay together because they're meant to be together. When you meet somebody that is meant for you, you meet somebody that is honest, kind, and loving, and know how to love you, and you love them, you're lucky. So you can marry them today. What are you waiting for? Doesn't matter you marry them today and tomorrow. You just have to marry them. And when you marry them, don't keep thinking, I made a mistake, I don't know this person. And keep checking on them and keep seeking all the time. No, just relax and just settle and just relax. Me, I have 2 boys and a daughter. My children, they're all big now. My youngest one is 13. Listen, this life is not as difficult as you make it. That's the reality. Us humans, we make life very difficult. Yes, only Allah knows the best. Life is not as difficult as you think. We categorize life with other things. We categorize life with so many things. That's why life is difficult. Because we put everything, we're like, life have to have money, this, that. If life don't have it, then life is not good. That's why we're like this. That's why the world is like this. Life, you only have to have the air to breathe, and it's free. I keep telling people this. And you need water to drink, and you need fruit and vegetable, and they're free. Even rice is not expensive. You can eat rice too. Too much rice, they said, is not good, but all the basic things you want in life are not expensive. The good things for you. Just you don't want them. You want the things that are hard to get and they're not even good for you. For example, you have an air to breathe. That is more expensive than the money that you're looking for, and you're going to end up in prison when you're not even going to have a fresh air in the prison. And the air is more expensive than the money that you're looking for the wrong way. And this air is free. Look at it. I'm breathing here free. You cannot order it. You don't have to order any air to breathe. You have to order this and try to buy this. Buy this. Buy everything. You don't have to buy the air to breathe, and the air is more important than all of this. Without the air, you cannot wear all of this. How us humans don't know this? I'm not saying we should just sit there and just be like, yeah, I'm breathing, that's it. I wish we were like that. Just sit under the mango tree and breathe. Go farming and eat. And dance, who cares? I wish we were like that. But what I'm saying is, even if you want to be a millionaire, or you want to own a business, or just magically successful because you're competing with other people, still calm down. It's not worth some of the things that you know that you're gonna do. Don't you think so? Some people can't count the number of how many men you... Yeah, I don't know what you mean. You mean you, and then you did not finish. Some people count the number of how many men you mean you've been with, you want to say. But I am with my girlfriend, neglected wife, Toyato. You're with your girlfriend, neglected wife. What do you mean? So what happened is people keep prioritizing things. Keep liking and sharing the video, guys. Let me go and get the charger. I wanted to talk in Wolof, but I think I'm just going to do the Wolof one again later or tomorrow. I'm so bad at mixing the two videos. The two languages. What happened is, us humans, we change this world to something very bad, and we regret it. And we are stuck with it. And some people are waking. They're stepping back. And some people are diving deep and getting more stuck. Sending themselves to prison. Getting diseases. Dying. Stressing. Ruining people's life. Ruining their life. Because of money and stupid things and stress that they don't know how to control and stuff. Because the world now is programmed for you to have constant stress and then look for the wrong thing to cure your stress, to cope with your stress, which is you're going to look for alcohol, drugs, smoking what you shouldn't smoke, watching porn. They make money from all of this, by the way. So they program you to be stressed, which is why the life now program you to be stressed, which is why they give you all the reason to be stressed. Because the life now, humans now, program you to be stressed all the time so they can make money from you, especially companies that sells you drugs, alcohol, even food company. Food companies, they want you to be stressed. You don't know that? Food companies, they want you to be stressed, especially unhealthy food companies. Because when you are stressed, you eat, and most likely you're going to eat unhealthy, especially when you are here abroad. They know that when people learn to not be stressed, they're going to learn to love themselves. And when they love themselves, they're going to watch what to eat and what to not eat. And they will not make money. So they don't want that to happen. And they will not eat what they're selling you. All of these bad companies that sell you bad food, they don't eat their food. Even if you pay them money, they will not eat it. Let me go and get the charger. They will not eat it. Never. Let me get the charger. Now the problem is, it's not a problem, but you know, yeah, thank God. Perfect, it's fine. It's where I'm gonna put my phone, because what happened? Yeah, awesome. Come on. Wait guys, I need to put something here. Let me see if I can put this paper here. I need something to hold the phone this area. Yes. Awesome. So what happened is, life now program people to not have peace. And people don't know that. There's so many things right now, which is the reason why people don't have peace. People now, anything that is good and healthy for their brain and their mind, people have a bad name for it. Everything, even reading a book, is boring now. You don't notice that? Even watching a video that is beneficial is boring now. But if, for example, this video, if I was insulting and swearing or saying really bad words, my community people will share it. Everybody will call everybody, come on, watch Ami Job. She's on TikTok, if you see what she's saying. So we are programmed to not be happy, to not have peace. Because if we only promote things that are not good, and we are only addicted to things that are not good, we don't want anything that is going to help us change our life or change our behavior or just make us love life and have peace. We hate it. Then we are setting ourselves, for disaster. And that's true, especially African community. That's how we are. We don't like good things. African community, when you have good idea about something, everyone is telling you to bullshitting you, and telling you to get to hell for the most part. If it's something bad, everybody's watching. And they're pushing people that are only talking for view to go and do this bad thing, and then influence other people to get up and do this bad thing, whatever this bad thing is, and then the whole community is ruined. And also for them not watching things that is good for them, they're effing up their mental health, effing up their everyday life without knowing it. if you only watch people who swear and do stuff. How to get over bad breakup. Bad breakup. You just, depending on the person and if you have children or not. And depend if money involved or not. But you can email me. My email address is above. But I'll tell you just what to do right now for a little bit. But you can email me. My email address is above if you want to talk to me. If you want to book and talk to me on Zoom or on WhatsApp, you have to email me. My email address is above. amiolof@gmail.com. But right now, I'll tell you just, you have to, I don't know, depend how long you stay with the person and if children involved and stuff like I said. But you just have to learn to love yourself. Loving yourself is the key for everything. But don't fake the self-love. A lot of people cannot do self-love because they fake it. Self-love is not just, oh, I am beautiful, I love myself, look at me. No. It's not like that. It's deeper than that. And if you want to learn that properly as well, you can email me. I'll talk to you about it. You have to learn how to love yourself deeply, like inside, like genuinely. Once you love yourself genuinely, nothing works anymore. You are immune to all the life nonsense. Honestly, guys, when you love yourself genuinely, you're immune to all the nonsense. And even if your company burned down, God forbid, nothing can, because when you love yourself genuinely, you're gonna trust yourself. And for me, I don't know for anybody else, but for me, my self-love is connected with life, with earth, with nature. You know, they're connected. It's the love I have for myself and the love I have for the air I breathe, you know, and for nature. You know, and just, you believe in nature and believe in life and believe in yourself all together. So then, even if someone is trying to ruin you, it won't work. And if it's money involved or children involved, it still won't work. It might be hurtful, but it's not going to be damaging to you as somebody who don't have that self-love. You see what I mean? Like you, because of you have the self-love, you are grounded. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Keep liking and sharing the video. So you have to love yourself so much that when you are with someone, you don't allow nonsense. A lot of us are with people that we shouldn't be because we don't love ourselves. And the people can know, they can tell by the way. Oh my God, what type of head tie am I doing here? When you are with someone and you don't love yourself, oh my God. What type of head tie am I doing here? The person can know that you don't love yourself. When you're just telling them all the time, I love you, and just going crazy and just neglecting yourself the whole time and just running after them all the time. You know, like, what do you want? What do you want me to do for you, baby? Huh? I love you, baby. What do you want me to do? They're going to be like, what the hell, man? So all your love is for me. You don't have nothing left. And if they're bad, they'll be like, yes, I got this. I'm going to deal with this idiot because this idiot don't have self-love. They only love me. So they will take every nonsense. I don't know what type of head tie I'm doing here today, guys. And the screen is not focusing. It's just giving me this crazy color. Why am I forgetting about Gambia and Senegal, man? I am sorry to say that the way you're talking, forget about Gambia and Senegal, man. Hey, Allah. This is sad that this person wrote this. By the way, you only wrote this. You only wrote this because you yourself, you cannot be like this type of man that I want. You already know the type of man I want because the way I talk. And you are like, Amy, I cannot be like this, so get to hell. That doesn't mean that none of, all of our men cannot be like this. I saw our men who are like this with other women. Oh my God, this hair tie driving me nuts. I saw some of our men who are like this. Very loving and caring and tell the truth. Well, at least the woman don't see them lying about cheating and stuff, you know. And look after the woman, tell the truth, go to work, come home. Just like a normal, nice husband. That's all I want. How is that not going to be available in the Gambia and Senegal community? And you're a man. Thank you so much. And you're saying that. That's so evil. You're insulting the men more than me. You know how the men in my community, men, they said me, I always put them down by saying, you know, the bad things that they do. You're worse. Because me, I don't think that there's none of them is good. I don't think that my community don't have the man I'm looking for. I want to marry again in my community even. So, you're sick and you cannot be like that yourself. How is that talking for every man from Gambia and Senegal? I saw some Gambia and Senegal men like that. I mean, are you still searching for husband when you already found me? when you already find me? I found you. I do not found you. You don't even talk to me, Sedikan. You don't even write to me. Don't make people think that you are talking to me, Sedikan, and you don't even talk to me. You don't even write to me. You're just joking when I'm online. Anyway, there's a Gambian guy that wants to marry me for now. So let's just leave it for now. Hopefully he's going to marry me and that he's going to be a good husband. Finally. So what happened is, guys, a lot of people in my community, we don't know self-love, especially the women. Lot of the women from my community, they hate themselves. They're bleaching themselves and going crazy. And when they hate themselves like that, it's not good for the community and for them. Because they're going to make the youths to develop that way of life, which is, you know, you hate yourself and you just take every nonsense from the man because you think the man is better than you. No man is better than nobody, especially like an idiot man. Cheating idiot man, that's not better than nobody. You still don't even take him. Why are you taking him? If you already take him, just leave him. Who cares? Why you care about people saying that you divorce and you divorce again? I don't understand why you have to care about that. It's not their business. It's not their body. It's you. You know what you're doing. You rather divorce and divorce again till you meet the right man than you sleeping with people that are not married to you all the time and going crazy. Or just altogether abandon men altogether and just give up on men. Don't you think that's worse? Well, to me, that's worse. So don't worry about people. When they're going to be saying, oh, this person always get divorced. Or they're like, oh, they're just effing miserable and looking for excuse. You know why you divorce. You know that when you meet a good man, you will not divorce. You know yourself. Keep tapping the screen, guys. You know when you meet the right man, you will not divorce. So, leave them, let them talk like the idiots they are. You keep on divorcing until you meet the right man. I'm telling you this. Especially if you are a Muslim woman. Because a lot of Muslim women, they don't want sex before marriage. Even me, I don't like that, to be honest. So, because you don't want sex without marriage, you're going to meet a man that is not good, most likely, if you're not lucky. That's the reality. That's the price you have to pay. You know, life, everything have a price to pay. Because you're just going to marry this man before you know him. Most likely, he's faking his personality. But who cares? You find out who he is. You leave him. Why you have to stay with him crying for the rest of your life? Or you're going to die of heart attack? Screaming at your children, crying. Why? Tell him to get to hell. He's just a man. He's not better than you. People talking, let them get to hell too. You continue living your life. Love yourself, look after yourself, drink water. Another man is coming. All the time men are coming to marry you. Who cares? Leave them alone. Do not allow what people are saying and, you know, stuff like this to make you suffer. I swear to God, a lot of us women, because of this, we are suffering. Allowing what people are saying to ruin us. allowing, nonsense stuff. Don't allow any nonsense. Look at me. Doesn't matter man or woman. Protect yourself all the time and don't allow nonsense. Some men, they blackmail you. They're like, if you leave me, I'm gonna die. If you leave me, I'm gonna kill myself. Let them die. They're not gonna die, by the way. They're lying. But let them die if they want to die. It's their business. What that got to do with you? They don't like life. That's why they're telling somebody, when you leave, anybody that tell you, if you leave me, I'll die. It's not that they love you. That's why. It's because they don't love themselves and life. Listen. This is very serious. You understand this? It's because they don't love themselves and life. I have clients who have this problem. Women who the man will tell them that if you leave me, I'll kill myself. And the man is not good, or they don't want the relationship, and they're stuck, they don't know what to do. A lot of us women got this. Men tell us, if you leave me, I'll kill myself. They're lying. A man told me that before, and he never died. He's there. He's lying. He even leave me before I leave him anyway. After he's been telling me so many times, if you leave me, I'll kill myself. Talking and crying. I went to work, I cannot work. I even injure myself today at work because I'm so stressed, because you're not happy with me. I love you so much. Yeah. And this person even end up leaving me because they end up knowing that the type of woman I cannot be like that. So let me just find my way. They change their mind. I'm like, thank God. So I'm like, what the hell, man? This person been telling me I'm gonna kill myself and you leave me, and then they leave me. It's very funny. They're lying. So can a Muslim woman separate? Banya separate and divorce. Lot of Muslim women learn how to have a right now. Look at me. They know how to have their rights. Some Muslim women, or many I can say, are still stuck in the past. In the past, Muslim women suffer in this earth. In the past, Muslim women suffer. Until now, some are suffering, the ones that want to suffer. Women in general. But a lot of Muslim women learn their right. And they don't take nonsense. They divorce the hell. They get out of any bad marriage. They don't care. But some people, they're still sitting there because of people will talk. People will talk. People will talk. Even when you die, people will talk. They'll say, rest in peace, Amy. Oh, that Amy Job who used to talk in the video. She's dead. She's this, or she was this, she was that. So why you cannot stop people from talking. Even when you kill yourself, they'll talk. When you're alive, they'll talk. You go to prison, they talk. Everything, they talk. Because we're human. That's what we do, we talk. You have to learn to immune to people talking. Look at me. You have to learn to immune to people talking. I swear to Allah. If you're not immune to people talking, you're not ready to live a life. Anyone that is sensitive to people talking, they're not ready to live a life. Telling you this. Sis Ami nakam. Hello, nakam. Baye xel ci le xamalan. So ja xamalan du joxama. Lu ki di wani. Seri Jofar. Anybody that is not ready to live a life, that's when they're gonna be, living their life according to people talking. Please keep liking and sharing the video. This is serious topic there. Anybody that is living their life, worry about what people are saying, trying to protect their identity and trying to protect themselves from people's mouth. They're not ready to live a life. I'm telling you this. Because human beings are programmed to do what other people want. And not protect yourself. especially African human beings. So whenever you want to do the right thing, they'll talk. Doesn't matter what this right thing is. I'm telling you this. So it's very important you learn, even if they're talking, you tell them to get to hell and do the right thing. I don't know what this person is writing, but it's very important you learn to love yourself and protect yourself so much that even if the whole world is talking their nonsense, you will still protect yourself and do the right thing for you. You know the right thing. I already write it up there. You don't see it. It's self-love. When you love yourself, you protect yourself from this earth. Not just about protecting yourself from the wrong person, with love. No. You protect yourself from the wrong friends. You protect yourself from anything wrong. Wrong chemical you're putting in your body. Wrong stuff. Anything that you know is not good for you and your health, you will also protect yourself from it. Self-love is not just, dress nice and stuff. No. That's just you look after your body, however you dress, whatever. Self-love is you look after your soul. To me. And you connect your soul with the universe. Don't hate life. When you hate life, you cannot even wake up and be grateful and breathe and be grateful. You're not ready to love yourself because they're connected. Yourself is life. Yourself is the air you breathe. It's the ground you step on. Hello, thank you. Keep liking and sharing the video, please. My community don't know about self-love, that even when you talk about it, they're like, and they go and look for some video where people are talking about sex very raw, or where people are swearing and insulting, or people are naked and stuff. I know you guys are gonna say, oh my God, Amy. It's true. Ask my community people, they'll tell you the truth. And then when they watch it, they insult those people. Why are you doing this? But they're watching it. If I was insulting now, or I start talking about sex very raw, all of them will come. You see this video, will be like, brrr, like hundreds of people will be coming. I swear to Allah, guys. It's sick. Because people are stressed and they don't know how to control their stress. They learn to cope with the wrong thing, like sex or bad stuff, or alcohol, drugs, or horrible stuff that they shouldn't listen to or do. That's the reality of this world now. All the experts are saying this, not me. Because when you are stressed, your mind, your dopamine is looking for something to be happy. You have to be very careful what type of happiness you give your dopamine. If you are allergic to giving your dopamine the wrong thing, you're done. It's going to be addicted to that wrong thing. You cannot love yourself when you're doing that. In order for you to love yourself, you have to train your body to get used to the healthy things and love it. Healthy thinking, healthy eating, healthy way of life. The normal things. I know we're going to watch the things that are not healthy because we're just human, or even eat and do them sometime depending on what is it. But you have to watch out, really, and you have to not be addicted to them. You have to look at them as what they are, like they're nothing and they're not good for you or the humans. You have to look at them like that. You don't give them a good name and call it fun. All this horrible name that people, nice name that people give the horrible stuff. You know how the horrible stuff now, they have nice names. Every horrible stuff now have nice names. People are learning to normalize all these things that is damaging human nature. That's why humans are like this. Getting high and going crazy. Hello. Why we have to do this, I don't know. We can just learn to normalize the good things for us. Look at the children. We have children that are growing up. What are we teaching them? What is the generation going to be like? Getting high generation? Zombie generation? Come on, guys. We can do better than this. Why can't we get sober and try to love ourselves and do the right thing? Live the truth. Live a honest life. To me, the self-love is connected with all of this. When you love yourself so much, you will not be abusing your soul. You will not put things that are not good in your soul. And you will not do horrible stuff. You will be ashamed to do them. Even if you have friends who are doing bad stuff, you will not do it. Because you're going to know that I am better than this. Me, myself, I'm better than this. I don't care if you're making money the wrong way. Are you going to say to yourself, I'm not doing this, I'm better than this. This is not worth me. This is not worth my dignity and myself. But because a lot of us don't know how to love ourselves, we've not been taught this. And this is more important than any school you attend, by the way. A lot of people go to university and stuff. Because they don't love themselves, they cannot use their knowledge. They end up drug addict or kill themselves or end up in prison. A lot of people go to prison because they don't love themselves. They don't know how to protect themselves from going to prison. They go and do the stupid things and go to prison. Nothing is worth you going to prison. Unless if it's a big accident, you're driving and someone coming in front of the car, you cannot help it. But apart from that, you involved with something that you know is risky. You willingly involved there because you don't love yourself, you don't respect yourself, you don't appreciate yourself, you don't care. That's the truth. You don't care about your life and your tomorrow. That's why. That's the truth. Because when you're crossing the roads, you see the car, you will stop. Because you know if you go now, you will get killed. So why are you doing this other thing knowing that you could go to prison? You don't care about going to prison. That's why. I don't know what this person is writing. I can't spell. I can't read this language. Is this French? I'm trying to translate it, but loo bind nii man French bi duma koy mën a lii. I have job offers in Senegal. Subscription fast. You have job offers in Senegal. Okay, what do you mean subscription fast? Good luck with your job offer. Dama laa bëgg a takk. This person say I want to marry you. You cannot just marry somebody like that. This is the problem. Lot of people in the community, they just jumping and marrying people. I married the wrong people in the past too, who I shouldn't marry. Beside my underage forced arranged marriages. But the community have to talk about this. The community don't talk about how some people just jump and marry people and they're not ready to marry them. They don't even know what marriage is. My community is programmed for marriage to be just the woman to suffer the most part and take all the pain and shut up and wait for heaven. A community like that, a man shouldn't just jump and want to marry somebody else. Because if the man is good, I know some of the men in the community, they're good, they don't think like that or they don't behave like that. They know that it's going on, but they know it's not good, so they choose to be a good man. That's good. But if you're a good man yourself or a good woman yourself, you should watch who to marry, I think. Not that you're going to be so afraid that you cannot do it, but you cannot just take any offer here. But why my community always offering people to marry them? All the time. And they're ready to marry you tomorrow if you allow them. I'm not even talking about me, because I do videos and a lot of them watch me and stuff, and they like me because of the videos and stuff. But even people that don't do video, that's what they do. My country, Gambia and Senegal people, they can see somebody today and they want to marry them tomorrow. I know this is good. For some people it works, but you have to know that if you're a good man yourself or a good woman, I will not do like what I was explaining to you earlier on, how people get married within 1 week or within 2 weeks. I don't have the courage to do that. But at least I can talk to the guy for a few months, and try to get to know him at least for a few months. But to marry somebody within 1 week or within 2 weeks, I think for them they can do that because they've been watching me. Now I'm thinking. But they do that to people that they've not been watching even. But yeah, just the community sometime. Okay, what I'm gonna say there is that you can jump and marry somebody and it might work for you in this community. But for the most part, why it's not gonna work is because this community, they program their children to not know how to have a happy, peaceful life. Because they program the children with child beating, torturing. Lot of us black people, and especially African black people, a lot of us come from those homes, especially Gambia and Senegal people. Whom that people beat the children, those kind of community that beat their children. If you want to love them, you have to be very careful. This is what I'm telling you, and this is hard to tell you this. Listen, if you're loving someone from a community that beat their children, you have to be very careful. Because the person that suffer child beating, until they acknowledge that they're traumatized and their brain is effed up, and they look for help, read books, undo their mindset, they cannot love someone correctly. And that unlocking their mind to undo what's there is going to take years, and a lot of them are not going to be ready for that work. They're even going to deny that anything is wrong with them. My community people always come in the video and challenge me and deny what I'm saying. They say that the child beating doesn't make you nothing. Some will come and say, I mean, you are right, the child beating is not good. It did this to me, it did that to me. So a lot of them will deny it and run away from me altogether and block me. Hello, hi. thème bi maa ngi ñëw dinaa ko def ci xolof lii bu tubaab la léegi tey mu jeex sax bugg sa bopp la ak bugg sa bopp boo ko defee yenn yi nga du def yépp ak yi nga du nangu. If you loving someone from a community that beat their children, listen to this, even if they don't beat them themselves, they still gonna pick up the habit of people who have been beaten. Are you guys hearing me? Even if that particular person said to you, oh, me, I've not been beaten, they might pick up the habit of people who have been beaten. Those unhealthy habits, those unhealthy way of loving someone. People who go through child beating, they have to undo their mind, undo the way they see life, undo how they love themselves and how they see themselves, undo everything. And it's going to take years sometime, and they're not going to want to do that at all. Child beating causes adult trauma that lead to allowing other people to mistreat you. Exactly. That's just one of the things that it does. One of it. I cannot list all the things that it does. And my community don't want to stop it. That's why they deny it altogether. They're just like, no, it doesn't do anything. Who cares? Because they're still doing it to their children. How sad is this? If you come from a community, if you want to love somebody from a community that beat children, you have to be very careful. I'm repeating this for the last time. Careful with the person you're going to choose and how you're going to go about it. Don't be embarrassed to talk to the person about this. Make them understand that they have to undo their thinking and their way of dealing with life and love and people they love. Because the people they love first, which is their parents or whoever was bringing them up, was traumatizing them, beating them, giving them pain. So now they have to learn how to love someone and not to expect pain or ready to give pain before they even give pain. Do you hear me? Good. Now I'm going to move on to the next part of the topic. Hello. And then I'm going to end this video soon, guys. And I'm going to talk in Wolof. Because I want to just do all together. Because when I break my fast last night, I wanted to come, but I was tired, you know, after the praying and everything. It's not easy as a Muslim in Ramadan, yeah. So maybe after a couple of days when my body used to it, I will do live night video. But right now, and because I have to go to bed on time because I want to wake up and pray, then I couldn't be doing night video. Because by the time I eat and pray and relax and everything, it was like after 11 already. Because we eat like 8 o'clock, around 8, just before 8. So by the time you eat and pray and relax and digest your food, it's already around 11 or after 11. And if I start doing video that time, oh, that means I'm gonna be on all night. No, I'm not going to do video all night and not to sleep because of video, like some people do. No. But anyway, I might finish this English part and then I'm going to do the Wolof part because I wanted to talk the two language, but it's not possible for me. So yeah, guys, you learn to love yourself by starting to protect yourself. If you are doing something that you know is not good for yourself and your health, doesn't matter what this something is, learn to stop it. Gradually learn to cut it down slowly. And gradually you will learn to stop that something. Start from that first. Especially if this something is chemicals or something, you know, like drugs, alcohol, sex, and all of these things that you're doing to your body that you shouldn't be doing. Learn to cut them down slowly. And then look your relationship with people. It could be friends, family members, workplace, even social media. Anybody that you know that is always there to bully you or to disrespect you or to take advantage of you, learn to cut them off slowly. Doesn't matter who they are. Tell them the truth first if they're close to you. Talk to them, and if they're not gonna listen, they're not ready to change, you leave them alone. Nothing is gonna happen to you. No one owns no one. This is life. It's here for everyone. Life is for everyone, okay? Don't be afraid to live a life. And don't be afraid about what people are gonna say. A lot of people now, they're clever to know that a lot of people are hypocrite and they're narcissistic and they're fake friends. And when they finish with you, they're gonna go gossiping about you, which make them even worse to whoever they're talking to. If that person is clever, if they're not like them, they will know that these people are horrible. That's why they're talking about their friends to me, you know. So don't worry about that. Cut everybody off that you need to cut off. Because if you're allowing people to do you wrong and you continue to take it, it's going to make you hate yourself. Because your brain, your mind is saying that, okay, you are not worthy. These people are more worthy. This is scientifically proven. That's why when you're young, even your parents, if they're doing you something bad all the time and you're taking the pain, or whoever is bringing you up, it's not good. It's going to make you learn. Your brain is learning that it's not worthy. And you are worthy. Doesn't matter who you are. Nobody's better than you. So yeah, learn to do all of that and learn to eat healthy, drink a lot of water, do the right thing. Everybody know what the right thing is to them, you know. Just look around the right thing that you know you should be doing and start gradually to develop yourself, to love and respect and protect yourself. Hello. Don't use any excuse to damage you or to allow people to damage you. Because you are responsible for you. And doesn't matter what happened to you in the past or what you want to happen, you can still protect yourself now. You understand? Nothing is stopping you. You just don't want to do it. So learn to protect yourself. love yourself, appreciate life, appreciate yourself. If anyone is not loving you, don't allow it, especially if it's somebody that's supposed to love you, like a close family member or a relative or a friend or a partner. They're supposed to love you and they're not loving you. Don't allow it. If you know that you will not treat them like that, don't allow them to treat you like that. They're not better than you. It's simple. So, self-love, protect yourself, look after yourself, stand up your ground, block people saying, block people doing, focus on your saying and your doing, which is to protect yourself and love yourself. That's what matters. That is what gonna make or break you, not people saying or doing. People can only get karma from you, especially if you're not doing them as they do you. That's the reality. They cannot harm you. They can try, they can do little damage, but that damage is not gonna work, especially if you block it and laugh at it and keep going. They can only get karma from you. They cannot hurt you. That's the reality. Human beings are powerful. No one can do you anything unless you allowed it, unless you see yourself as weak and thinking that people can break you, and people already broke you. Then you break yourself. But if you block all this nonsense, know your power, know who you are, ground yourself, that's you done, that's it. So I'm gonna do the wall of part, guys. I'm gonna end this video. And people can come in if they want to come in then. My lips are dry because I don't have enough water. Because of this Ramadan, I can't drink enough water. Whenever I eat, I can't drink enough water, guys. It's so annoying. Because without enough water, my lips get dry. And I love water, but because when I break my fast, I eat, my tummy is full. I cannot even take enough water. I end up having a cup of mbor and tinkiriba, and I have a cup of hibiscus, a cup of ginger tea, and I have 1 or 2 cups of water, and that's it. This is the thing with the Ramadan. What is this person writing? I have to go, guys. I don't know what this person writing. Look, he been the Nilunda. I think they're writing Wolof, or what language is this? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what. Right, guys, I'm gonna end this video and I'm gonna do the Wolof one. maa ngi ñëwaat def bu Wolof bi inshallah, may dagg bi. Ma koy dagg ta commencé xaat ñu def bu Wolof. Okay, guys. Okay, see ya inshallah. Damay ñëwaat si kanam tuuti, nekkul right now. Tusbaar jot na. Damay dem julli te ñëwaat, okay? Fii tusbaar dañ ko dee teel a julli right now. Koy julli balaa benn waxtu. I'm gonna come back after I pray 2 o'clock. And I'm gonna do the Wolof one. It's not 2 o'clock. In Africa, we pray 2 o'clock, this particular prayer time that I'm gonna do now. But right now here, we pray this at this time, which is before 1 o'clock. 1:30 onwards. Sorry, 12:30 onwards. So I'm gonna come back after I pray and I'll do the Wolof one. Okay, guys? See you later soon. In half an hour or so. See ya. Ba si kanam maa ngi ñëwaat def bu Wolof bi si kanam. Du yàgg de. So bàyyi leen ma xel, du yàgg. Du mat sa benn waxtu. Ay genn wàlli waxtu wala genn wàlli waxtu ak lu teg yooyu. Inshallah dinaa ñëwaat. Okay? See ya. Have a good day. Thank you.